Hey guys, this is App Reviewer. Today we'll be taking a look at the Ultra Nano Optics screen protector from SGP. This is part of the SIII series. So in our previous video we took a look at the Ultra Nano Clear, which is an almost invisible, super clear screen protector that provides unrivaled sort of clarity and screen reproduction. But at the same time it shows a lot of fingerprints and smudges. So this is supposed to get rid of that because it is an anti-fingerprint screen protector. Now, on the back you can see you get two of these screen protectors in a pack. You also get a squeegee and a microfiber. So I'm not going to install it on this video because I already do have it installed. And you can check out my previous videos for installation tips on them. But this one is super simple like most of them. It's a one-tab screen protector. Just pull it off and apply it. And then here are the goodies that you get. You get a little pamphlet. You also get a microfiber, some dust removal stickers, pretty handy. I used one in my installation. You also get an authentication card, and finally a squeegee to help you install it. So most of the stuff that comes in here is very useful. It's actually very easy to install. So let's move on to another take and I'll show you exactly how it came out. So you can see the final result right here. Here is the Ultra Nano Optics installed. Now very similar to the Nano Clear, it is cut short, so you do have a little bit of the screen exposed. So as you can see, it doesn't come up to the edge of the display completely, so you have a little bit of exposure around the edges. So you can see the camera is not covered, goes around the speaker grill, comes through this side, so you have a little bit of exposure on here, and it rounds around the home button. So I've got a little bit of bubbling there, but nothing too much. So my installation was pretty good overall, not too bad. So the reason I like this one, like I mentioned, is anti-fingerprint and anti-glare. You can see if I shine light on there, it sort of diffuses it instead of showing it completely. So secondly, you can see no fingerprints are shown on this. So as you can see, if I rub my fingers all over here, there are almost no fingerprints on there. You have a little bit of smudging, but you can quickly just clean this off, and as you can see, it looks brand new again. So it cleans off very easily, almost shows no smudging or fingerprints, which is pretty fantastic. Now, the downside of that is the screen clarity. So as you can see right here, it's kind of hard to tell through the camera, but your screen is sort of fuzzy and a little bit grainy. It's not completely grainy, it's probably sort of a 90% clarity, I'd say. And you see a little bit of graininess and blurry near the edges and also sharp text. So it's not completely clear like the Nano Clear is, but you still get to see the whole image and it's pretty much fine. But it does look a little bit more fuzzy than the Nano Clear is what I'm trying to get across. So it's not too bad. And then finally, a little bit of a con is the fact that it has a slight squeak. And what that means is, as you can see, if I run my finger side to side, it has a slight squeak, which is created by that slight coating that it has on there. So it's nothing too bad. You get used to it over time, but I thought it was worth mentioning that it has a slight squeak on it, which is pretty weird. So I know a lot of you are interested in differences between this, the Clear, and the Flex HD. So I've put together a little graph where I want to show you the differences between those three. So overall, the review for this one is a thumbs up. It does exactly what it's supposed to. At $15.99 for two of them, it's a little bit expensive because the Nano Clear, you got three of them, but it's not too bad, to be completely honest with you. And I am a big fan of anti-fingerprint screen shields. Even though they dull the screen a little bit, I just love my screen being completely clean. And as you can see, it just has no smudging on. It looks fantastic. So let's move on to the next take where we'll take a look at the Clear versus Optics versus Flex HD. So in front of me, we got the three screen protectors that I've tried out in the past from SGP. We've got the Clear, the Optics, and the Flex HD. So if you want to check out their individual reviews, you can do so if you check out my page. Probably the Flex was my first one, and this one was probably 2 or 3 videos back. So just want to give you a quick run by of the differences between them and which one obviously you prefer based on those. So pricing is different between the three. You can get the Ultra Clear for $13.99, the Ultra Optics for $15.99, and the Flex HD for $17.99. In terms of screen clarity, you get 100% clarity on the Nano Clear, so it is completely clear, doesn't affect it whatsoever. It looks just like the naked screen itself. The Ultra Optics will give you 90% clarity, and the reason for that is because there's a little bit of graininess and blurriness near the edges of sharp text and images. It's not too noticeable, but it's definitely there, so it's not as sharp and as clear as the Nano Clear. And on the Flex HD, it's about 95% because it is completely clear, but it does have a little bit of an orange peel effect. So when you hold it up to the light in a certain pattern, it shows an orange peel effect on it, which isn't too good, but at the same time, it's better than the Ultra Optics. Now, in terms of protection, the Ultra Optics and the Ultra Clear are pretty much the same, and the reason for that is because they're the same thickness and they're almost the same screen protector. So you get moderate scratch protection and no drop protection on them. On the Flex HD is where that differs. You also get great scratch protection, but you get minimal drop protection. As you saw in my video on there, it actually has a little bit of drop protection, which is pretty cool. Now, there's also differences between the amount you get per pack. With the Ultra Clear, you get 3 screen protectors. With the Ultra Optics, you get 2, and with the Flex HD, you get 2. Now finally, each of them has separate properties which sort of differentiate them the most. The Ultra Clear has unmatched clarity, but it does not cover the whole display like I mentioned. The Ultra Optics has an anti-fingerprint property and also anti-glare property, but once again it does not cover the whole display. And the Flex HD is probably the best protection option. It offers unrivaled protection and it fully covers the display. So those are kind of the best points I wanted to point out and the differences between these three screen protectors. So hopefully that quick little comparison will help you make your decision based on what you think is best. But to be completely honest with you, they're all fantastic for their different purposes. So anyways guys, thanks a lot for watching this video review of the Ultra Nano Optics and also this quick comparison. Hope you can subscribe, like, and comment on my channel. Thanks a lot for watching and stay tuned for more. Cheers guys.